still not coming up for me. Give me a second, guys. I know it's here, it's showing that I'm on YouTube and I'm live. Ha ha ha. And I put it in as Willow Woven Part 2. Okay, let's get out. Get back in. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to continue working. I'm also going to post this in the group, so if anybody, so when people start to show up, I will know. Something might not be working right. Hold on. Something doesn't seem to be working right. Give me a second, guys. Okay, now it's on. All right, so I still can't get it in my, there we go. It's just running behind on the internet, I think. There we go. Okay, so I am going to, as soon as you get on, just let me know that you're here. I'm going to post it on Facebook right now. Let me, there we go. And delete that. I'm going to post it right now in the group. Oh, what is my name? T5S. T5S. Post. And we're also going to do that right here. Really? While I'm waiting for people to join me, I am going to continue putting my straps together. So let me know when you get here, and trying to see who else here. Looks like it's just me so far. Okay, and that's fine. Oh, tape. Where's my tape? I'm almost done with all my strapping. I got everything cut out this morning and everything fused. And so I'm just waiting to see if anybody shows up. But I'm going to continue sewing even if they don't for a little while anyway. I may only keep the live on for an hour if nobody shows up. And then see if I can reschedule it later. But I am going to keep working on my bag because I want to get another one done for next weekend. I have a question for people, and I know it's probably in general. What do you find, if those of you that do craft fairs this time of year, what are you finding this year? Is it easier, harder? Are you finding that people are not necessarily purchasing anything of substance and just going with the small things? I'm trying to figure out what to do for next week, because I had good, okay sales yesterday. I sold to about 12 or 13 people, but considering it was freezing cold outside and the attendance was way down because of it, I don't feel like that was too bad. But none of my bags. It was all little things like scarves and some of my pouches and stuff like that sold. But none of my bags that I made sold, and I know they're worth what I priced them at because they're beautiful. And so I'm just wondering if anybody is experiencing any issues this year, or if anybody is seeing a difference. Because this is the first year I've done craft fairs up here, and I'm just trying to get an idea to what, if anything, I should be doing differently, or if it's just an unusual year because of the economy. And I'm thinking that might have something to do with it, but I just don't know. Did I post pictures of the purple one in our group? I finished it and it turned out beautiful. I was very, very happy. If I don't sell it, I'm keeping it, because this by far one of my favorite bags that I've ever made. I love the blue one too, and this green one should be really pretty too. But I'm very partial to purple. I like green too, but I think that purple is absolutely gorgeous. So if it doesn't sell on Saturday, then I will probably keep it myself. Hello, whoever you are. Can you let me know who you are so I know who's here? Trying to see. Nope. And then I think my chat is really far behind. It was the other day too. So if you're on and you've typed in something, give me a few minutes. Give me a minute or two, because I think YouTube is way behind. Live is kind of like a minute and a half behind or something like that. Whoever it was darted out. Might have been a lucky Willow. And I'm trying to think of another way to sell my bags. I've thought about doing those online weekly, the weekly shopping things that are online. And I've done them before. Excuse me. I've done them before, but mostly what I get is, for the most part, is custom or people that are not looking to spend what I am asking. And it's kind of frustrating, you know. But I think I'm going to try. The only issue I have with those is I have to invite Facebook friends, and I wish there was a way that I could not have to invite the same people, because you have to have so many people agree to come and participate. And it's not always easy, and if you don't do that, then you can't do it. You can't get in and do all of your posts, but yet you're still supposed to participate. So I think I understand the reasoning behind it, because they're trying to build up the number of people that'll be there to shop and stuff like that. That said, I don't know. The other thing I thought about was possibly doing like a live sale, or like a weekend type craft fair at somebody's house. Mine I don't think is big enough. That's part of the problem here. But I'm not sure. Oh, George, you ate my clip completely. I'm not sure if that would work. So when you listen to this, give me some input as to what you think, because I know we've all made stuff that we want to try and sell and market and that type of thing. And on Etsy, you don't get marketed unless you've been on there for a long time, or if you pay a lot of money for advertising. On Marketplace, people are not looking to pay good money for something that's handmade. They want deals. And they will say, oh, I'll offer you $10 for it, something that you put in for, $100. And I know this because I just sold something on Marketplace, not a purse, but a sewing machine. And I finally did get what I asked, but I had come down quite a bit to that price from when I first started. So trying to give me some input, give me some ideas. I'm going to go into Facebook and see if there's any comments while I work on this. Huh. That's interesting. See, I posted in one of the Ora Rosa group about the fact that I couldn't sell the purple bag, and I told him I was selling it for $170. And the first comment, she says, I would absolutely charge more. There's no way your skill and expertise should go for less. I tend to agree. I'm not trying to ask too much. I mean, my bags have gotten to the point where I feel like they're worth that. I'm very careful, and if my top sewing sucks and it's not going to be in the seam, I will redo a piece. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to find out what to do, guys. Give me some input here. On another note, I am sending out an email to that person we talked about the other day for the teaching, and I'm hoping to have a live in the next couple days to let you know who it is. I just wanted to make sure that person was able to join us on the announcement video. So hopefully I'm going to send it out first thing in the morning, if not this afternoon, so she can respond. And we'll either have it tomorrow sometime or Tuesday, maybe Tuesday, because I'd like to give everybody a little bit of a heads up on it so that they can be there live when this person shows up. So I see that I have 2 people on. Could you let me know who you are so that I can say hi? Keep in mind that YouTube is a little bit behind right now for some reason, and so if I don't say hi right away, it's because they are taking a while for some reason this morning. This is not right, Sherry. This is not what I wanted to do. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. I knew there was a couple people that were planning on coming. And Renee won't be joining us today. Her husband had a really bad accident yesterday, so I thought she was going to be able to join us because I know she has one cut out and ready to sew. So my double back tape is doing me wrong today. So back to my analogies, what's going on with the economy? Let's see. I also am going to send out, I know I have several people that want to participate in planning the expo, which is thrilling to me. I'm very excited about that. It's nice to have a group of people that want to make this very, very successful. So I think I have it planned for next Friday for our meeting. I will send out the link, the Zoom link, in a few days. If not tomorrow or by Tuesday, let's say. That way everybody has it in plenty of time. Because I think I planned it for the 11th, which I believe is Friday. I'm still not showing anybody on the live chat. So again, we're doing the Willow Woven Tote by Ora Rosa today. And this is the third one I've made. I made a blue denim one. I made a purple one, and this is going to be like kind of like a seafoam green color. I'll show it to you in a few minutes. It's really pretty. And I like to use 3 different kinds of vinyl. And if you saw the pictures of the ones that I did in the group, you'll be able to see how I changed it up with adding 3. It just gives you one more layer of depth when you're putting things together. And I think it makes a big difference. So I throw in that extra color. But keep in mind, it's not always easy to get something to match that way. So you have to really be able to match your colors to add a 3rd layer. But if you're good at it, I would highly recommend it. Because it does make a difference. I think it just really adds that extra appeal. The one that I did for the market yesterday, although it didn't sell, it got a ton of rave reviews, but nobody wanted to pay what I was asking. So there you go. I just don't know what to do. I'm thinking maybe try and do a local with all of the bag makers that make things to sell. See if we can find a weekend where we're all here and get together and do one at somebody's house or a church or something. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if anybody has a big enough home. I know I don't. But if somebody does and would be interested, let me know. Or watching. If you're watching now, let me know who you are so that I know who's here. I'm trying to make sure, I just want to make sure that the people are watching are the ones that were planning, or if I, by changing the time, kind of got everybody goofed up, because I did change the time, unfortunately. I apologize. With the craft fair yesterday, I got a little bit behind. I did get my pieces cut out, so I had to cut them this morning. Cut them and interface them, and now I'm working on doing the straps. Did anybody come to the market yesterday? Because I didn't see anybody, but there were quite a few people there. It was so cold. So cold. I kept watching the weather, and it was like anywhere from 47 to 52, but I don't think it ever got above 52 yesterday. It was so cold. Okay. I put these together wrong, so it's taking me a minute because I got to take them apart and put them back on and put them back so I can. So if you have gotten everything ready, we are going to, in just a few minutes, put everything into packs and get started with the sew today. It's probably not going to get finished today. This is in order to make the bag exceptional, which is always should be your goal. It's going to take a while because this is there's a lot of intricate work on this one to make it beautiful and to make sure that you get everything right. And that said, on my last one, I did have to tweak a few things because I did not get it right. I had to, I put a piece upside down and I had to fix it to make it work because I wasn't going to re-stitch everything. It was the side panels. When I was applying the side detail, I put them on upside down. And so when I went to start to put the bag together, it didn't fit properly, needless to say. So I had to go back and add a top piece to it, so top piece to each of those side panels so that I could cut them out in the right shape so that they would fit. I was able to do it. It's just, it was frustrating. So I still have 3 people showing up as being here, so I'm trying to, I don't know who they are because nobody is posting yet, so I'm guessing they're not people from our group, which is fine. Anybody can be here. Right now what I'm doing is folding my skinny vertical strapping in 2 straps so that I can stitch them and have the straps ready to go for our making packs. So I'm going to change the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Put you on that camera. And I'm making the strapping, as you can see. Wrong one. That's the one I want. So you can see I'm making the strappings. There's 6 of this particular piece, and when I put them together the first time, I goofed up. So I am fixing them. And you know what? Here's the thing. We all make mistakes. If I was on here telling you I don't make mistakes when I'm making a bag, and that's how come they turn out so nice, that's baloney. Every single one of us out there makes a mistake. And I think it's important that you all can hear that from us. I don't by any means call myself an expert bag maker or sewist for that fact. I can follow a pattern, and believe me, the first time I did, I was thrilled because I always, when I first started doing bags, I always followed YouTube videos. And then I finally couldn't find a video for one that I wanted to make. And so I stuck to the pattern and worked my way through the pattern. I was so excited when I was finally able to do that and feel comfortable doing it. But I still enjoy watching the videos. It kind of gives you a connection to the people that are also making these bags and gives you an idea as to what they do and how they are able to do it and get it to look the way they're able to get it to look. So I just know that none of us are perfect, but if you follow the instructions and you are listening to the videos, you'll be able to get it without any problem. And I'm here if you have any questions. You know where to find me. I'm on Facebook, and most of you should have my email. It's sackbagandsew@gmail.com. So, is that right? Yes, Sackbag and Sew. It's not Sackbag and Sew Expo. It's just Sackbag and Sew. Or you can get me on the Expo email. Let's not say that yet, because I have somebody working on the website, and I'm not sure that my email's working right now. So sackbagandsew@gmail.com. So, and I will absolutely answer your emails. So if you have any questions, and we can always hop onto a Zoom call, and I can help you too if you have any questions and you want to know how to do something. And it doesn't have to be one of my patterns. If it's something that I've sewn before, I will be happy to give you ideas as to what I did. Because like when I was teaching, I always told my students that if they're having trouble with something, chances are the first time somebody else did it, that person had trouble. So I probably answered those questions before. And in this case, it's chances are the first time I did it, I probably had trouble. There is a point in this particular pattern that I will probably have to read the instructions 2 or 3 times to remember what I did. Because it just, there's an area in there that's a little bit confusing to me. And so, it's okay though. I mean, pattern writer, Alexis does a great job on her patterns, don't get me wrong. But everybody reads things and does things differently. So, and I've learned that from teaching, you know, no one learns and no one does in the exact same way. So, it's important that when you read instructions, you're able to understand them. And if you're not, that you're able to reach out to somebody and get an answer. So, all right, I'm almost done with these. I'll stitch them together, and then I will do the wide horizontal as we're putting it together. 2 more of these, and I'm not going to stitch them. I'll stitch them when I come to them. I mean, they'll have to be stitched, obviously, but I'm not going to take the time right this very second because we need to make our packs and see where we're at. What is your favorite bag pattern out there right now? This is mine. And I told Alexis, I said, I have a new favorite bag pattern. It's just, there's so many unique things on this pattern that I absolutely love it. So if you are out there, let me know what your favorite bag pattern is. And if you're watching the replay, let me know too. I'd really like to see. I'd really like to know. I'm going to go back into Facebook and see if anybody has left me a message. It's not looking like it, but let's see. Cork and Copper Designs, I think, is still having a sale for Black Friday. I think I caught a cold yesterday, sitting out in that freezing cold. My husband was so wonderful. I called him and I said, please bring me a heater. I'm freezing my butt off. It was so cold. So cold. But I'm all stuffed up this morning and my chest is congested. So I think I ended up catching a cold yesterday. Well, if you are watching this on the replay, I've asked a couple of questions about craft fairs. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested, and I'm probably going to post about this in the group because you really want to know what everybody thinks and what issues everybody's facing this year, because I know a lot of us sell at craft fairs. I mean, yeah, we could go to the fairs and do all little stuff, but I feel like when I do all little stuff, I'm sewing for a craft fair. I'm not sewing and having fun while I do it. I don't mind doing some little stuff. Working on the other projects today. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Vivian, when you get ready for your craft fairs at the Elks Lodge and wherever, what type of stuff do you make? Do you make any big things or just a bunch of, or a lot of little things? Oh, okay. Sorry. When you, do you do, like a lot of big bags or just pouches and small wallets and things like that? Because I find myself not wanting to focus just on wallets and things. I mean, I did some little things. They didn't sell. What sold was my pouches that I'd had made before with characters and stuff on them. And then, of course, I had a bunch of infinity scarves made out of Minky. And they almost all sold. But that was because it was freezing cold. I kind of want to know because I want to be able to have better sales next week when I'm at the Shriners craft fair. But I just don't know. Probably going to sneeze here in a minute. Which will wake my dog up and he'll be very dramatic about it. All right. Okay, so these 6 are done. I am going to stitch these little ones because they like to come apart, and then we will move on. Just give me, I'm going to chain stitch them, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. And then I'll show you all the pieces, and we'll make our packs and get ready to sew. What time is the Elks Lodge one next Saturday? I wouldn't be able to come, but I'm just interested. We could talk about it. I'm doing the Shriners on Saturday, so but Yours is at the Elks Lodge in Roseville? That's okay, it's not going to show. That's one. Let's do number two. Oh, good. Oh, very nice. Do you mind my asking how much you got for those 2 bags? Because I just don't know if my prices are too high. That's part of the problem. I'm not sure if... I mean, because the Sorella was leather, wasn't it? Oh, was that faux leather? Because I think I had my Celestes marked at 65. I don't know. I think that's right. And then I had, let's see. Yeah, and that's what I did. I sold old stock and some small things. But I just don't know if that's 60. I feel like a couple of them were cork. And cork is always so much more expensive. So I just don't know if what I'm charging is too much. I mean, I didn't think, I was in Roseville yesterday. I didn't think it would be. Go lay down. Honey, could you see if he needs to go outside? Okay, so the Sorella was vinyl and you charged 60. I think that's fair. Absolutely.
Come on, George.
And that's, you know, that's a bag that probably took, what, about 4.5 hours to make or 4 hours to make altogether. See, this bag takes 8 to 10 hours to make. Plus, it is so unique and so beautiful that I feel 175, if you include both straps, is not asking too much. I don't know. It's just frustrating, you know, and I know we all go through it. We all deal with that every single time we get ready to sell something. What's the price? What should the price be? That will make it a sellable item, you know? Okay, so without the twisted handles. Okay, and see, and I had both twisted handles, so 65 was fair. I had the twisted and the larger handle. It's a crossbody, I believe. So I did both. So I think 65 was fair. And I don't know, it might have just been where I was at. And might have been the cold too, because I think the cold kept a lot of people inside. And frankly, I'm not sure that there were a ton of people actually buying things. There was another bag vendor there. She had a couple of things sell from because she was right across the way from me. Yeah, no, I agree. I think your prices may be a little low, but it's so hard to know for certain. But I don't think she sold a couple of items that were Mickey Mouse related or Disney related. And I don't know what her price points were. I didn't get a chance to get over and see her, but after that, there weren't, from what I could see, weren't a lot of people in her booth throughout the day, and the ones that were there, I didn't see too many of them buying things, because she was just one aisle over from me, and I could see directly into her booth, because the person behind me, or the person on right across from me, was Royal Caribbean, so they had nothing set up in the booth. They were just getting a mailing list together. Are you inside or outside next weekend? Oh, is it? Okay. That's the Starburn. Okay, I'll have to look at that one and see. I've done some of her bags before. I like watching her. And then I'm going to try and get a couple of wallets done for next week. I did not get those done. I do have some crossbody straps. They did not sell. I'm going to try to bring the price down a little bit for next weekend and see what happens. I had them marked at 23, so I didn't think that was bad, but they didn't sell, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the price, I don't know. Maybe it's just that people don't get it. They think that they want a deal and they don't understand that a deal to them hurts us. You know, and that's frustrating to say the least, you know. This vinyl does not want to stay stuck to the double-sided tape. So I'm having to go back and refold it under to be able to get the straps the way I want them. That's way off, isn't it? Hold on. I might have to redo this. Just coming, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. Give me a second. I gotta bring out the paper. Time for Jack. It just didn't stay stuck like it should have. Inside 9 to 4. That's the same time as the Shriners that I'm doing. Mine is at the same place the expo was at the you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not sure I do right now. I'm going to have to re-clip these because I'm not wanting to stay folded. That's frustrating, to say the least. And yeah, mine's inside too, thank God. Because after this week, I do not want to do another winter one outside. It's just too cold. Oh, thank you. The Scottish Rite. Thank you. My brain lately. It's pretty sad. And then I didn't get much sleep the night before last. Last night I slept well, but the night before that I think I got 2 hours because I was still working on stuff for yesterday. And of course none of it sold. But maybe this week. My inventory should go up quite a bit before this week, so maybe I'll have more to get rid of. I'm not going to make any more of the scarves because I don't have any more making. So Southwest pattern vinyl. Really? I guess that's because everybody thinks that it's warmer there. It really isn't. Not right now. Maybe a little bit. But no, I don't think I have any like that. I have more plains right now. But patterned plain, does that make sense? I'll show you what this one that I'm working on right now is, let's see if I can get it in front of the camera. Oh, we're over here. Sorry. It's kind of like a, it's got little tiny squares, and it's like a checked type pattern. It's really pretty. And it's almost like a seafoam green. And the other one is that I have going with it is the same one, but it's just a little bit lighter. And then I also have a brown that I'm using to go with it. Ah! Dropped a pin, a clip, and my dog likes to eat them. I mean, my purple Willow was very popular. They just didn't want to pay my price. I mean, if I had marked it at $60, I would have sold it 10 times. But I can't afford to make that one for $60. There's just no way. I mean, I had more than $60 worth of material and stuff in there, or probably right at that. People don't get that. The price they see in the store, it's made in a place where people are getting their fabric and their materials for 1/10 of the price of what we get, you know? And I don't know. I'm on my soapbox here today. The price on my purple one I marked at $175, and so not quite 3 times what my materials were, and I didn't include labor, just materials. The price on my blue one I marked at $150. Because I included that one did not have both straps, it only had a handle. So, I mean, I had a few people that are interested in customs. I have a few people that are going to get back to me, but then again, I don't go for that until I actually see the emails from them and we start talking and I actually get a deposit. Until I get a deposit, I take it with a grain of salt because I have been burned before, so I refuse to make without a deposit anymore. Make a custom without a deposit anymore. I have somebody that wants car trash cans, which I told her I could whip up, in a couple of days. And she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. If you got to make something for Christmas, go ahead." And I'm fine. Well, if you don't want it for Christmas, but I'll try. Right now, the only thing I have to make for Christmas is I have a couple of things I want to make for my granddaughter, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It may end up happening for her birthday in April. So, I don't know the way this one looks. So that too. Let's see. Well, let me see if I can get these stitched up again. Try better this time. Okay. There we go. This particular vinyl I'm using today is stretchy, and I guess I should have interfaced it. I didn't realize how stretchy it was until I started putting these together. Are you going to be able to make it, are you going to try and make it on Friday to the pajama party? I'm going to be sewing for Saturday, so probably be up late. Somebody else on, I don't know who it is though. Whoever it was hasn't posted anything, so I don't know who else is on live. And it doesn't, let's see if it tells me on my computer. On my phone it does not. Let's see. Live chat. Why am I not? Oh, there we go. So it shows you as being here. Participants. Just you and me right now. But it does say on the computer that there's one more person here, so I don't know who it is. Oh. Yeah, tis the time for that, isn't it? Lots and lots of lunches and things like that. Are you in charge of the luncheon, or are you just going because you're the treasurer of the group? I think the one thing I do not like about this pattern are these tiny little straps that you have, strapping pieces that you have to sew, because they're such a pain. They look beautiful, but they're just such a pain to put to stitch up because they don't like to stay together. I'm going to put a notice in the Facebook group so everybody knows. And I'm also going to put a notice in there as soon as I know what day I'm going to start announcing teachers. I have one, I've already announced many of them, but I have one teacher that's a surprise that's new, and I'm going to announce her as soon as I know we can get her on live so that she can be there. Hopefully this week. I'm very excited about this one too. Yeah, I guess you need to be there. Almost done. I have to go back and make one quick adjustment to one that didn't come out right. Okay, that should work. Oh, did I run out of bobbin? No, that didn't go through. That's weird. I didn't run out of bobbin thread. It just didn't pick up my piece. Strange. Let's try this again. Alright. That time it worked. Most of that's going to be covered in the seam allowance. I need to worry. You're fine, George. Go lay down. What's the matter? It's not time. Go lay down. Do you need to go outside? Okay, give me a second. I can put you outside. I'll be right back. Doggy wants to go outside. Come on. This way. There you go. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's make packs, and I'll finish the other pieces as I get to needing them. Let's see here. So these are my skinny vertical strapping, and they're pretty cool the way they come together. You just have to be real careful when you actually put it together that you follow the pattern very closely, because the other day when I made the purple one, I forgot to do the weaving on it, and so I ended up having to take it out because it wasn't right, and you could tell it wasn't right. So be real careful. Yeah, my straps are all rolled because I didn't go down the right way. But I think it'll be fine once I'll iron them and see if I can get it to lay flat again. It's these skinny ones, so they shouldn't be too bad. I think they'll be fine. Okay, so let me get my pack things out. Now, when I put my packs together, I have done it a couple different ways. I take and put all my pieces in different packs, and then I can either just stack them up. But then last time I ended up having to hunt still because I couldn't find everything that I needed. So the first time, sorry, not last time. So the last time I decided to put them in plastic bags, and that made a big difference. So the first pack, I believe, let me go check, but I believe is your straps. And they say to put your hardware in there. You can. I don't because my hardware's right behind me, and I just find it easier to not have it floating in the bottom of the bag. So I need pack one's bag right here, and pack one is the strap and the handle. So those are right here. They're not put together yet. They are cut out. I have two different shades of green, and they're very close, but this one here is darker than this one. And then I'm also, not on the straps, but going to be using this weaved brown on the side detail. So, and also it's going to have, I missed one. It's also going to have the skinny horizontal strapping too. Okay, so this goes into pack one, and then I label the package. I have a bunch of these left over from the expo, so, and then I also have a bunch of them. I bought some more too, so that's pack one. Pack 2 and 3 are almost the same, not quite. The difference is they are going to be, one's going to have just the top panel and one, or the top trim, and one's going to have the bottom trim and a top trim. There's only one top trim. Oh, that is really bad. I should probably remake that one. That's the one that was messed up too, wasn't it? Probably remake that one. I'll put that in pack 3. This is going in pack 2. All right. And as I said the other day, when I'm putting my packs together, I put the label on one set of these because the sets are going to be very similar. So I put the label on the set that goes into pack 2 so I can identify it. And then as soon as I take the label off and I'm not using it anymore, I put it into pack 3. And the same thing for 6 and 7 on the lining. Okay, so we need 3 of those in each one of the packs. We need a wide horizontal strap in each one of the packs. So all of your strapping is what you're using now, and a few other pieces. But you're using all of your strapping now. This is going to be side 2. That's going to be pack 2. That's going to be pack 3. You're going to need 1 skinny horizontal strap in each pack. You are going to need 2 of the wide vertical, maybe not, hold on before I say that, because there's one of them that you don't need. It's the wide horizontal strap. You don't need that in this pack. That goes into a different one. Sorry. Put that off to the side for a second. You need 2 of the wide vertical straps in these packs. The wide horizontal, I think, goes in 4 or 5 after you've put the sides on, I believe. And then we need a top trim in each one of these packs. And we need a bottom, not panel, but I guess it is a bottom panel in each one. And the bottom trim goes in pack 2. And there's another one too. Just give me a sec. I gotta find the bottom trim. Is that it? Nope, that's the top trim. Do I want the top trim too? Yes. Okay, so I'm putting a bottom panel in each one of these. Now, I have done all of my interfacing and everything already. So you can see that it's already done. You're going to put 2 of the internal vertical trims in each pack. A top trim in each pack. Oh, wrong one. So a lot of your exterior pieces are going in this. Up, and my bottom trim is going in pack 2. All right, so, and that's it. Okay, so now pack 2 is the one with the labels. Pack 3 is the one without the labels. So I have pack 2 here, and I've got pack 2 here, and I'm going to put all of pack 2 pieces inside there. I still need to do a little bit more stitching, but I will work on that after these are all set up. Nope, don't need that yet. And then I need pack 3. Oh, I dropped something. Hold on. I think it was a clip, and I don't want I don't want George to get it. He was chewing on a metal one earlier, and I'm like, ugh. Okay, so this is all pack 3 here. Can you get him in, honey? All right. And then that's pack 1, 2, and 3, and then ding, that was my trash can. I will pick that up in a minute. Pack 4, George, just leave it alone. Side panel, side detail, the wide horizontal strapping, and then you need hardware too. Billy, thank you. Oh, where's my bag? You just stay there, Georgie. You do not need to eat my clips. No, I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking, but you do not need to eat my clips. I know you think you do, but you don't. George, go lay down right now. There's nothing over here for you. Okay, so I need my side panels. I need my, see how pretty that's going to look? Oh, I'm so excited. And I need my vertical strapping, my 2 vertical strapping pieces. So those are both going in this one. And these pieces are the ones, the horizontal strapping pieces. These pieces are the ones I gave up on the other day. So it's really important when we put it together that we pay very close attention, because that is the one, if you forget to weave it through, you have to take it out. I found an easy way to do it, but you do have to take it out and do it, because otherwise it doesn't look right and your bag doesn't have the structure it needs. Okay, that's pack 4. Pack 5, I believe. Yep, it's the zipper panel. So you need your 2 zipper panels. And that's pack 5. And then pack 6 and 7 are your lining pieces. And let me pull those out. Of course. And I do the same thing with my lining pieces that I do with pack 2 and 3. Because these are identical, basically identical packs. I think there might be something slightly different in one of them, but maybe not. They're very similar. So you are going to take, and I just keep, for pack 6, I will keep the tags on. Pack 7, I don't. And then I just transfer them when I get ready to do pack 7. So I need 2 of my main lining side panels, and they have, make sure you're using 2 that are mirrored. You want them to look, you want the cutout to be on different sides. You want them to be mirrored. It's important. Because otherwise you won't be able to make your box bottoms. So that's pack 6 with the tags. Pack 7 is without the tags. I need my zipper backing, just 1 for each one, because we're making 2 sides that are identical. They are going to be absolutely 100% identical. So one without the tag, and the one that goes into pack 6 is going to be with the tag. And I also put my, right now, I'm putting my label on the inside on top of my lining. That was the other thing I goofed up on the other day. I forgot to put it on, and I still wanted it in there. So I had to goof up, really scrunch it together to make it go underneath of my foot without catching the pocket. I need a zipper pocket lining in each one. That one didn't quite get ironed properly, but it's okay because it's a lining. Okay. I need a zipper pocket front in each one, and this one I tried really hard to iron this out and I couldn't, so I'm going to hopefully the part that is hopefully I can make that work where the part that didn't, the ironing didn't come out, the bubbles didn't come out. I will just not see it. If I'm going to see it, I'm going to recut it. I've got plenty of this fabric left. And then I've got double wall lining. You've got 1 of each of these. And then you're also going to need your zippers and your zipper pulls. 1 in each one. Okay. And that's pack 6 and pack 7. Excuse me, I've got to sneeze. Baby. Oh. Yep. Sorry. Okay. So that's pack 6 and 7. 6 is the one with the labels. 7 is the one without the labels. And everything is labeled up. You can definitely put your hardware in here. And if my hardware was in a different place rather than just right behind me, I probably would. But since it's all right behind me, I'll go grab it right before I get ready for that. For the spot that I need it. I'm still trying to decide what color on this one. I was initially thinking gunmetal hardware, but since I pulled the brown basket weed as my totally highlight and totally different color, I might go bronze instead. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I haven't made up my mind yet. All right, so that's that. And then we're going to start with pack 1, which is the handle and the crossbody strap. So, and that means I've got to decide what color hardware I want. I'll stick these in my drawers so I have them to go to. There's pack 1. All right. And pack 2, you can go back in here. There we go. Okay. So, I have these 2. They are not put together yet. So, I'm going to work on that real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I did put double-sided tape on the handle, but not on the strap yet. So, I'm going to work on that. I did draw all my lines. I think. Did I? Nope, I did some of them. But I'm working on I'm having a hard time with my double-sided tape lately. I'm not sure if it's the tape if it's the vinyl, it doesn't want to stick. And I also think I might have ordered a different kind than I usually get, because I usually order from Wawa, but I didn't. I'm thinking maybe I usually was ordering the leather tape rather than the double-sided tape. So I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and check, because I know what I ordered was the double-sided tape and not the leather tape. Don't forget, when you make your handles and your strap, you want to leave a small space in the middle so that when you get ready to fold them, it gives you a good fold and you don't have to pound a crease or anything. So it still really looks nice. Let's see. Right. Oops. As long as it's on the inside, it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I didn't have any problems with the last one I did, but this one, it's the backing maybe. It just doesn't want to stick. So I'm having to use a ton of clips to hold everything in place, where if I use just, usually just use the tape, I don't have to put clips on. But you can see, like right here, it's already coming up. And it's annoying. Because it's just extra work, you know? Oh, my trash can. I'll have to go get it in a minute. It fell off my workspace. Now, she says to do this ahead of time, and I usually do, but this time, because I forgot to have everything prepped by today, or I didn't necessarily forget, I just ran out of time to get it done. I'm not prepared, so I'm going to be prepping them at the same time as we put them together. I also have another question for you. In your craft fair setup, do you have it? I'm assuming you have a 10 by 10 space. Do you set it up like a U so that people walk into your booth, or do you set it up with a table across the front? I was wondering that yesterday. I usually set it up like a U, but what I noticed is that people weren't necessarily coming in. They would peek and that would be it. Whereas if the table was, for people that had the table right out front, they were getting a lot more traction and a lot more traffic coming through and looking. So I don't know what to do. A short U shape. That makes sense. And then you sit behind the back of the U. See, because I had mine all the way to the back, but I have 4-foot tables, so I could very easily do a short U shape instead of the long one. Okay, side 2 of this strap. Oh, did you? I have some really beautiful leather of hers. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to make myself something. And then I also have a couple of hides from Tandy. So after Christmas, I am going to make myself one of these bags out of leather. I just want to get Christmas over with, and it's going to be one of those homemade Christmases. And that's fine with me. You're behind the table. Okay. I think maybe I'll try that. Unless he puts me on an end. I would love that, but I doubt it because I was late registering. So. Alright, so there's my strap, or my handle, and I'm going to work on my strap. Get it done, and then I'll put the hardware on. We all know how to do this one. I'm going to go get my trash can real quick. I hate not having it. I could move my big one over, I guess. That would be easy. Yeah, no, that way the dog doesn't eat it. I'll be right back. Because otherwise, Georgie will eat the trash. If he hasn't already. Did I get the needle picked up? That would not be a good one to lose. I don't feel it. Or maybe it is in here. Leave it alone, George. Oh yeah, it is in here. Okay, we're good. You just be good. You don't need to eat trash. Go lay down. Puppy's not feeling good. He hurt his leg somehow the other day. So I'm going to take him into the vet. I thought he just sprained it, but it's not getting any better. So he's going to the vet tomorrow and see what we can do. Nope. You stay out there, Joe. Nope. Nope. No. Get back. You don't need to get into the trash. Get out of there. Get your nose out of there. So Jerry's not doing well. I'm not sure what's going on. I hopefully it's nothing major. I thought he had just sprained one of his muscles or something, but it's getting worse. It's not getting better. And I have been very careful the last couple of days to make sure he doesn't do a lot of running around and stuff, which is for him really hard. He that's his name, Mr. Runaround. He loves to run. He's a puppy. I mean, he's 18 months old, but he's still basically wild at times. All right. Pull this up. Where's my ruler? I am going to, it's only 12:30, we're doing good. Only been an hour. So, hour and a half, I guess, because I started at 11. I probably will end it at 1 so that I can get some lunch. And then I'll be back on sometime this week if I don't finish it prior to that. I really do want to walk through this with everybody, a little bit at a time. But it does take a while because it is so intricate. Get back. Here we go. Let me try my other tape with this and see what happens. Because I do have another tape that's different. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? No, it's the same one as that. Did I run out? Huh? Uh-oh. I unplugged my fan. That's not good. Oh, what happened here? Get connected, please. Connect yourself. Hold on. I have a tripod that doesn't want to stay hooked in one spot. I think it comes undone. Oh, maybe it did get broken when it fell over. I don't think so, though. Oh, maybe it did. Oh, no, there we go. I got it back. Okay. Let me try this one. It's not fabulous, but let's give it a try. I got to turn my fan back on, guys. I unplugged it accidentally. Where are you at? There we go. You're okay, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. Daddy might be, though. All right. Let's see if I can try this tape and see if it works. I usually use thicker tape, just because I find it sticks better, but let's give this one a try. It's a different tape. This might be the leather tape from Willow. What's wrong? It is colder. Well, that's what happened yesterday. It was getting colder every 5 minutes. Even though the temperature said it wasn't, I swear it was. It's so gold. This is the one that I have to use scissors to do. All right, so I'm doing the same thing with this one that I did with the last one. I drew my line down the middle, and now I'm putting my tape a little on each side. I really need a table that's like 10 times the size of this. And it cracks me up that I just can't seem to, I don't seem to have enough room no matter where I go. Which ruler was that? Oh, I don't care about that ruler. Okay. I'm not even sure where it came from. For some reason, it's got to be on my right side so that I can do it. And it's going to be just a little off center when I fold it in so that I can have that little bit of a gap. Not quite like a 1/16 of an inch gap in the middle. So that I can turn my pieces. Now, you will notice that this does make your strap just the smidge larger than an inch. So be aware of that when you're doing your hardware, is that you might have to pinch it just a little bit to get it in, but it works just fine. Oh, I got a dog hair on here. Bad part of living in a pet-friendly house. There we go. My hands were sticking to the tape. Do you have any other fairs after this next week, Vivian? This one's my last one for this season. Because of the expo, I didn't get all of my applications in like I wanted to, which maybe was a good thing. I kind of needed to take it easy after the expo, so I was a little bit exhausted for a while, and so I wouldn't have had a whole lot of inventory. So I'm going to start building up inventory early as I have free time or just time to sew. And then I will have more to sell next year. See, this tape's better. I think this is leather tape. I need to order some more is what I need to try ordering the leather tape and see if there's a difference with vinyl that doesn't want to stick. And plus I want to start doing more leather. My cylinder arm is hopefully coming this week. I've been really anxious about it, so hopefully it will be here this week. Okay, almost done, and it looks like it's holding a lot better. So maybe I just need to change the tape that I'm using if it starts to pull that nonsense. Because that might be the issue. It might be the type of tape I was using. Okay. All right. I'm going to clip them together real quick. And where'd that one go? If I don't find it, Georgie will. I have no idea where that one went. Probably popped out there. I don't see it. I'll look in a minute. I like these metal clips, but only two show. Okay. What's the second show? And I've been looking to see if anything else comes up, but nothing yet. I kind of wanted to do one in Folsom because I feel like if I can get in those areas and talk about the expo also, it makes a big difference. Get people excited early. I had some people yesterday that are new to sewing, so I think that'll be exciting if they come. Oops. But as I was saying, I love these metal clips, but they slip out of my hands easier. And I don't know if it's because they're just tight like they need to be, or if they're just slippery because they're metal, but they do work a lot better than those other clips, than the Wonder clips. So, and I'm not having breakage other than when my dog decides to chew them up. All right, let's get back in the chair here so I can get this up and we'll get it going. And then I can put them together and I'll be done with pack one. And now I found when I do the straps, I do them the way I'm used to doing them, which is pretty much the way she does them. But if you have a certain way you like to do straps, it's just a strap and a crossbody. You don't have to follow directions. I mean, I've thought about this one. I might do a actual buckle on, or but I don't know if I have a 1-inch buckle or not. That's what I have to check. And I'm not sure if it's the right thing for this bag or not, so I haven't decided. I haven't quite gotten there yet. I like how strong they are too. I will say that when I go to top stitch this particular bag, I end up using the big metal clips. These here. Those there. Can you see them? Bring it back. Those there. I use those more frequently than the little ones, especially when the bag is thick at the top. I am doing a lot of drop-in linings right now, which I'm actually loving. I find that it's too thick for the little ones, and those hold them really well. So I have a bunch of those too. Getting tired today. I'm thinking what I might do, rather than staying live, is video the next few steps and then post that one in YouTube too, so that people can watch. The only problem is I hate editing. So I don't want to make it a tutorial, because if I do, then people are expecting an edited tutorial. But if I make the live sew-alongs or the live join me live while I sew this, you know it's not going to be perfect and it's not going to be edited. So I don't know what to do. I'm kind of finding my way through this and trying to figure out what works the best. Almost to the end of one side. And then I will figure out the hardware. I do think black would look really good with these green pieces, but I just don't know if the brown is going to turn that off or not. So I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. But if I have my hand here, you can't see anything. Oh, and I ordered a new light. I actually have to go get it in a minute. It was delivered right after we started. So when we stop, I will go get it and get it ready before I go back on, one way or the other, whether it'll be live or whether it'll be just pre-recorded. Yeah, no, I get that. I have my Janome that I just got, and I keep it at my son's in Oregon so I can sew, unless I know I'm going to need it here. The problem with that is if something were to happen to this good old girl, I would have an issue because I right now don't have a second machine. Now, when my cylinder arm gets here, that could be totally a different situation. But I'm just hoping everything works well. But I go there once a month, so it's not that big of a deal. And I knew I was going to be going back before Christmas, so hopefully she keeps working and we're in good shape. I think maybe I need to change the oil out, but I'm not sure how to do that, so I got to find out. I think I'll watch a YouTube video on what to do, because I know you have to drain all the oil out and put in fresh oil, but I just don't know how to do it. Almost there. Oh, Jerry, he must be barking at the cat. There's still a third person that's on, and I have no idea who it is. Sometimes I just wonder if it's somebody that's creeping around trying to find stuff, and I'm sure that's not what it is. I'm sure it's somebody that's interested but doesn't want to chat. So that's fine too. All right. Let's decide on the hardware. Let me get some out here. We need a slider. We need 4 swivel hooks. I need, what else? And 4 end pieces, strap ends. Is that it? That might be it. Oh, no, and rivets. Rivets I have, that's not a problem. And I'm sure I have everything else too, but I just don't know what color. Oh, Jerry, hush. Okay, so I have, ooh, hello, really skinny 1-inch, and this is a thick vinyl. That's going to be the problem, is I don't know if I have a wide, oh, I do have a wide slider. Okay, so I could do, this is a really wide one, which would work very well. I can do bronze. Let me get the brown out so we can decide. Where are you? You are in this one. This one will work. Okay, so here's the brown. Okay, it's going to be on the side detail. So that makes a difference because it's going to be hanging right by where the D-rings are. Because we have D-rings, right? Or rectangle rings or whatever is in there. I have to look. So I've got this. So I like that. But do I like... I like the black with the green. But I like that better. What do you think? Let me know. I will give you a minute while I keep pulling hardware. Mediums, yeah, that's all we need. Swivels, strap ends, and slide adjuster. Good enough. Okay, I should be back on, guys, hopefully. I am going to end this as soon as I choose my... hardware so that I can find out what's going on with my dogs, because they're going crazy out there. And then I have, oh, do I have 2 of these? I think I do. No. Oh, yes I do. Okay. So then I have these 2, which match that really well. Or I have these. I think I have 2 of those. Let me look. I usually do. I usually buy in sets. No, that's more of it's a different color. Oh. No, I do not have 2 of those. I have 2 of these, which don't work together. So I think I would go with these 2 anyway, because I like the way they work on that. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's rainbow. Don't want rainbow. Yeah, I think I might put this one away. I think I'm going to go with the bronze. I like the way it looks. That's, of course, if I have the strap ends. That's another thing. I got to see if I have that. Jerry and George, please stop. I think I have bronze strap ends. They're pitching a fit out there, and I don't know why. Those are silver. Oh, even prettier. And then I have these cool ones. So I'm going to use those. I have 4 of those. That's perfect. And I know I have rivets, so that's... All right, guys. It's been a couple of hours. I am going to call it for right now. I will get back on later. Vivian, let me know if you got booted out because of the technical issue. And I will be on probably, if not today, then definitely tomorrow to finish this up. I may keep working and just post a small general one. I'm back too. I may keep working and post another one later, but I'm just trying to figure out when it'll be. But it'll be sometime either today or tomorrow. And if I decide to not go live for part of it, I will keep videoing it and then just post that so everybody can get the idea of what they're supposed to be working on. All right, I'll talk to you later. See you soon. Bye.